Today we will discuss about exponents. Let's take like 5 is multiplied with 5. We write it as 5 square or 5 raised to power 2. This means that base is 5 and we call it that exponent is 2. What is the meaning? That 5 is multiplied with 5 itself 2 times. So 5 is multiplied, base is 5. How many times it has been multiplied? 2 times. So we say exponent is 2. If we say 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5, this will be written as 5 cube or 5 raised to power 3, and we will get here that this base is equal to 5 itself, again same basis, and exponent will be 3. So exponent means the number of times you have multiplied a base with itself. Okay, in general, if you say that a is multiplied with a is multiplied by a multiplied by a, we will have to write this base a raised to power 4, which is indicating that this base a has been multiplied with itself 4 times. Okay, so same way you can write here that base is a and exponent is base is a and this exponent is 4. Okay, sometimes we have the expressions where something is written in the denominator, like if you have 1 upon a. 1 upon a means 1 upon a raised to power 1. There is a single factor in the denominator. If you want to write this in the numerator, you have to take it to the numerator. We can write it as a raised to power, then this is shifted to the numerator, then the sign of the exponent is changed. If it was a positive sign, it will become a negative sign. This is the way we write it. What does it mean? That it was 1 upon a, which means that 1 upon a raised to power 1, and this is raised to the numerator with the exponent with the opposite sign, a raised to power minus 1. If it was suppose 1 upon a raised to power 3, for example, you will have to write, you take it to the numerator, you can write a raised to power negative 3, because it was 3 here, that exponent will change its sign, it become minus 3. If it was 1 upon a raised to power minus 2 here, you will have to write a raised to power, this will go to the numerator and the exponent will change its sign from minus 2 to plus 2. It will be positive 2 here. So this is the way we represent these things. When there is some base, some number multiplied with itself, we say this is the base. How many times it has been multiplied with itself? That is called the exponent or power of the base. Power is 2, exponent is 2, exponent is 3, exponent is 4, exponent is minus 1, that is negative 1, etc. Regarding this, whenever we write the expressions and operate with the expressions in the form of certain factors, we use some standard results also. So let us make some of these results. We will take few examples, generalize them and make in the form of standard results. For example, if you say x multiplied by x, this is one set, another is x into x into x, for example. They all are multiplied. The same base x is multiplied how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can write the result as x to power 5. But I have put here some brackets to express something, to explain something. If you consider them as one pair, so this can be written as x square to be multiplied with this bracket. Expression is x into x into x or x cube. So we are multiplying x square with x cube. And what is the result we obtained? We have obtained is as x to power 5, because x into x into x into x into x, it was 5 times multiplied with itself, was x to power 5. And if you take these groups like x square is multiplied with x cube, you are getting x to power 5. and x to power 5 is actually x to power this 2 plus 3 only. 2 was here and 3 was here. So you have obtained 5, which is actually x raised to power 2 plus 3. Similarly, you can take more results and generalize. How? If it was x to power m, m means any number of times that x is multiplied with itself. This is x to power m, that is exponent is m, base is x. If you are multiplying another quantity which has the same base as x, it was x, this is also x, there is some exponent m, you can take some other exponent of n, this x which is n here. This exponent may be same, may be different. In general, I have taken a different value. Then according to this, when it was 2 and 3, this was added together and made it 5. Here it will become x to power this plus this, or x to power m plus n. This becomes a standard formula which can be used for any number of powers now. If it is, for example, we have to simplify x to power 7 multiplied with x to power 2, you will get it as x to power 7 plus 2, 7 plus 2, and you can write it as x to power 9. Another example we can take, sorry, if it is say x to power 10 multiplied by x to power say minus 3, negative 3. We are saying we are multiplying them together. So what does that formula say? You will write the same base x raised to power sum of these two. We have to add this 10 and minus 3. You will write it as 10 plus minus 3, or in fact you can say this is 10 raised to power 10, sorry, that x raised to power 10 minus 3, and finally that will come to be x to power 10 minus 3, that is 7. So you obtain x to power 10 multiplied by x to power minus 3, and this becomes x to power 7. That is the final result. So this is the formula for product of two quantities when the bases are same and they have certain powers. So this is your first result, first formula. Similarly, we can make one or two more. Let's see how. If you have say x to power 5, you have to divide it by x to power 2, for example. You can also write it as x into x into x into x. How many times? It was x to power 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need to write once more x to power 5 means x into x into x into x in 5 times. Denominator x square, which means that this is x into x 2 times. X is multiplied with itself 2 times, x is multiplied with itself 5 times. You know that some cancellation will take place, x cancels, you will get this cancels out. You get x to power 1, 2, 3, and you know what, how does that 3 come? This is actually 5 minus 2, which is 3. You can say, which is, or that this, or x to power 3 has come from this 5 minus 3. You got it as, sorry, 5 minus 2. This is that value 5 minus 2. In general, you can say if it was x to power m divided by x to power n, according to this you will get this as x to power m minus n. So this becomes another result, formula number 2, or this way. Just one more you can consider here. Shall we go further? X into x, another x into x, and once again that x into x. What does it mean? We are taking a group of x into x, x into x and x into x. How many times? 1, 2, 3. Right? You can say, what is that result which you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many times that x is occurring here? How many times you are multiplying x with itself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are getting the result as 6. On the left side, you could have explained it this way, that this was a group x into x, which could have been written as x square. Similarly, another x square for this, and one more x square for this one. X square multiplied by x square multiplied by x square. In other words, you can say it was x square. This value of x square has been multiplied with itself 3 times. Either you say x is multiplied all 6 times, or you can say x square has been multiplied by itself, that is with x square 3 times. You got it as x to power 6. Can you relate that x square raised to power 3 has become 6, and the relation is 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. Therefore, you can generalize that x raised to power, in general, if it is some power, say m, and above that there is another exponent, say n, then you can say this 2 into 3 was 6. Here you can say this will be x raised to power, that m multiplied by n, and therefore this will become another result. This is your third result. Okay? That's it.